Namaste, welcome all. Today we'll understand the breath that we need to do and some basic exercises to overcome the body pain. The first exercise is called as a piston breathing, where the complete body gets relaxed and it has to be started with making the lower body completely loose and relaxed. The way of doing that is you have to go to each and every body part and tell or say that relax, relax, or relax. So, for example, you'll start with 4 inches down the navel. You will focus on that part with your eyes closed and say relax. Then you can go back, then you can go to your lower back and say relax. Then you can go to the left thigh, left knee, left calf. Likewise, you have to go to each and every body part and say relax. This should not take more than a minute. Once the relaxation is done, then you can sit straight. Either you can stand or you can sit on a chair, both are okay. And then you have to say, and then you have to start breathing in. The breathing has to be in a way where your inhale and exhales are different. The exhales are always double of the inhale. So whatever inhale you can manage, you can do that. For example, 3 seconds is what you can manage as an inhale. So the exhale will be 6 seconds. It has to be double. So you have to take 5 such breaths focusing on the pelvic floor. Now pelvic floor is an area where it's near the coccyx where the spine ends, or it is near the anal outlet, or it is near the root chakra. So this is a complete floor and it acts like a diaphragm, and there's another diaphragm which is at the rib cage level. So these two diaphragms, they start kind of when we breathe in and out, they start kind of expanding and contracting. So this is what we have to achieve in this 5 breaths. So the focus have to be on the pelvic floor where the spine ends, right? So you have to breathe in 5 breaths. Whatever comfortable you are, you have to select say 3 breaths or 4 breaths as an inhale, and exhale will be double of that of inhale, right? You can start breathing in 5 breaths, 1 inhale and 1 exhale. It counts as 1 breath. So a total of 5 breaths you have to take. And this is exercise number 1. Thank you. Welcome. This is exercise number 2, reduce the body pain. We'll work on the wrist and the wrist joints in this particular exercise. So you have to take the right hand first, and with the help of left hand, you have to place the left hand fingers onto the right hand like this. This is a positioning of the fingers, and you don't have to press, you don't have to pinch yourself. It's just like lightly placing your 3 fingers in a way where the first finger is exactly at the center of the palm at the wrist joint, and the second finger and the third finger. You have to just keep an distance of 1 inch between these 2 fingers. You have to breathe in 3 breaths in this particular way. You have to keep this hand on your thighs, right? And then you have to start breathing in. Before you start breathing in, put an intention as to what you want to release. For example, you might have an emotion of anger, hatred, jealousy, irritation, frustration. So whatever is the emotion, either one emotion or multiple emotions, you can put an intention to release my anger, release my irritation, release my frustration. Once you put in that intention, then you have to start breathing in. How many counts? 3 counts. So 1 inhale, 1 exhale is counted as 1 breath. So you have to take such 3 breaths. Now, in this, the inhale is whatever you can manage, maybe 3 seconds, and the exhale has to be a little bit longer than that of an inhale. So I took a 3 seconds inhale, the exhale will be either 4 or 5. Because we want to release the emotion, so the exhale have to be longer. Now once you're done with the 3 breaths on the right hand side, you have to go on to the left side of your left hand side and position these 3 fingers in a similar way, and again do a 3 breaths. Again you can put the same intention and then start with the 3 breaths. Now you have to turn on to your left side and then do the positioning of these three fingers like this. One finger on the knuckle, and then the second finger and the third finger on the wrist joint. So these three fingers placed in this fashion, and then you can put an intention and start those three breaths. Remember, inhale is say 3 seconds, then exhale will be 4 seconds or 5 seconds. Inhale, for example, is 4 seconds, then the exhale will be 5 to 6 seconds. Now, after the left wrist, you have to go on to the right wrist. And again, you have to do the positioning of the fingers in a similar way. Right? The first finger is on the knuckle, the second and the third. They all have to be in line. They all have to be in one line across the bone of the knuckle. And then again you have to breathe in 3 breaths, and you have to keep the position of your hands at the level of your thigh, or you can keep it in a very relaxed position. You don't have to hold it like this. You can keep it at the position where you are comfortable. So this completes exercise number 2. Exercise number 3, this exercise is meant for relaxation. So you have to just take one single breath and you are completely relaxed. So the positioning of the thumb has to be near your ears. It's like this. And then when both the fingers are positioned, your left as well as right fingers, then with the help of this index finger, you have to kind of just place the index finger gently over the thumb and keep those 3 fingers of both the hands facing or pointing towards the sky. You have to ensure that your shoulder are absolutely relaxed and there is no pressure over there. So you have to just touch both these points very gently, and you have to close your eyes and do only one single breath, which is completely in a kind of a relaxed state of mind. And this puts you in a state where you are kind of a semi-trance state. You can just close your eyes, breathe in 1 count, exhale. That's it. Now this exercise, which is the third one, is kind of regenerating your own self, and you feel fresh, and without much of an effort you are active and with full of energy. This completes exercise number 3. Welcome to exercise number 4 for overcoming the physical body pain. Now in this exercise we'll do 5 rounds, first with the left hand and then with the right hand. So left is what we'll work on in this exercise. So with see the positioning of the hands. All 4 fingers have to be joined properly, and then you have to take these 4 fingers at the center of your head, and you have to do a circles. You have to take 5 circles, which are outbound circles. It's kind of an anti-clockwise turn. So we'll do 5 such anti-clockwise turns. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then you have to come straight at the third eye, and then you have to start going down, 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 and then we have to reach till the level of the feet. So from a third eye level, you have to come down and then go straight down to your left leg, and then the first point, I mean these fingers, you have to touch to the ground level, and the first touch point has to be near the big toe, that is on the front side of the feet. And then the next, again you have to come up and then go down, then you have to touch the outer side of the feet, and then again you have to come up to the third eye level, again go down to the inner side of the toe where there is an arch. Again you have to come up to the third eye level, again go down towards the left hand side. Now you have to touch the center of both of your legs. The area, I mean you have to have a center between both the legs where you are standing. So just touch the center between both the legs. So this completes the left hand side. So we'll see how the hand movements have to be there in the coming session. So we'll see the entire how the exercise has to be done. With the left hand, I'll take 5 anti-clockwise circles. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Come to the third eye. and then go straight down to the left hand side and touching the big toe. You have to go and touch the big toe, the area ahead of the big toe, and then come straight up. Again go to the third eye. Again you have to go down on the outer side of the leg. Again come up. Again go down, touching the inner side where there is an arch. Again come up, and then you have to go straight between the center of both the legs. So this completes the left hand side of the exercise. Now similarly we have to go for the right hand side. On the right hand side, again you have to take anti-clockwise 5 turns, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Complete that 5th turn, come forward, third eye, going through the third eye. You have to go on to the right hand side. Now first touching the front of the toe, again come up. Now you have to go on the outer side of the on the feet. Again come up. You have to go on the inner side of your feet. Again come up. Now you have to touch the center of both the feet. So this completes the whole entire exercise. Now you have to do the closure by kind of with the folded hands. You have to do like this, come up, and then you are done. Welcome to exercise number 5 to balance the energy fields. Now in this we have to start this exercise with positioning of both of your legs. You have to first take your left leg, you can see down below. Position the left leg like this, and right leg also facing into the similar way, and you have to put some pressure, bend this left knee a bit so that the body pressure comes on the knee, and you have to hold both your hands in the parallel to each other, and with the left hand you have to start taking 5 anti-clockwise circles, and then you take straight this hand on the backhand side and then come to the front. Again you have to repeat the same with the right hand side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again go back completely and then come up over here. This completes the left side of the exercise. Now we'll be doing the similar thing with the right hand side. With the right hand side, again you have to bring both of your feet slightly towards, put a pressure on the right knee, and your left leg also have to be pointing toward the same direction. Now both the hands to be into a position where they are parallel to each other. Again with the left hand, take 5 anti-clockwise turns, and then go back and come front. Again with the right hand, do the 5 anti-clockwise turns, go back, complete back, and come to the front. And now you have to kind of do the closure of this exercise. The closing has to be done in a way where both of your feet are pointing towards the front, and then it has to be in a similar way, and then you have to do a number to the ground, and then take the complete movement from both the hands and make it a circle and close.